with Calcathin and Hyper G. Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Yay.
Hello, good evening.
It's nice to have you on the channel. Calcathin, I think you've played one game on Tabletop Simulator with us, but you know the game fairly well since you are on the Essence of War team, correct? Are you enjoying working on the Essence of War team?
Absolutely, it's been a blast, and especially now that we are so close to delivering the new version, looking forward to it. If I'm messing something, it's going to be with the controls of TTS, so bear with me if I'm doing something wrong.
No worries, no worries. TTS, Tabletop Simulator, is also, you know, also has a learning curve like Essence of War itself. And on the other side of the battlefield, in color red, tonight we have a friend that has blessed us with his participation to the channel a number of times. And every time he does that, I do something unpleasant, like reminding his opponent to, you know, use some special abilities. I hope I won't do that tonight. Hyper G, good evening.
Good evening. You can try. You can try. You won't be able to help yourself.
It's stronger than me. It's who I am, really. It's not
Yeah, I mean, technically, you're just making me follow the rules, so I suppose it's okay, really.
not as bad as I made it sound. Nice.
Yeah, just a constant thorn in my side, aren't you? That's what you are.
You know, that's simulating the tournament experience where somebody is
Absolutely
on perched on your shoulder, even if it's only your conscience. That's it. Nice,
yeah.
nice.
You're going to turn it around this game, though. You're going to be on my side this time round.
All right, I'll do that. Calcathin, be prepared. This time I have you know, some karma to rebalance out.
We'll see. We'll see.
It'll be a pleasure.
So let's start by giving you the chance, Hyper G, to decide whether you want to roll the player die or the map die. So
Go for the map. Number 3.
Number 3, Calcathin, you can roll the player die, so you can decide who's going to go first. So you will, Calcathin. And tonight you are playing with the Warriors of the Dark Gods. Is that correct?
Yes, I am. Yes.
So you can click on the label with left click, exactly, and you will have your armies loading up.
This is the first time that I've not gone first in one of our games.
You're gonna enjoy not having to make the choice, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Is it also the first time that you play against the Warriors of the Dark Gods?
No, second time I've played against them, actually. I think I played against Lucky Sixes playing Warriors.
Right.
So,
the warrior
first time
himself.
Yeah, I mean, I've not played as Saurians, I've only played against them. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
That at least, yeah. So the patrol that you see now for the Warriors of the Dark Gods is the one with the black silhouette from Danila. The army composition remains the same, but there's something new in terms of spells. So that's why you see these new 2 tokens from Dragon's Lake Miniaturas. And now you see that it has the Rot Within, as it used to before, -2 offensive and -2 defensive to an enemy unit, which is going to be interesting. There's a couple of applications that are relevant for the Saurian actions. But now they have Pentagram of Pain, and you know there's a different missile spell. All right. So Calcathin, up to you. You can decide whether you want to go to the left or to the right.
I'm gonna go on the side that has the house.
All right.
So on the right hand side. Right?
On the right hand side. In that case, I'm gonna just change the colors so that maybe people who will be watching the video will hopefully be less confused about who's on which side.
you remind me how I flip this card of Warrior of the Dark Gods? How do I flip it around to
You can
face the other way?
Q and E for rotating things. You pick it up, and then you press Q and E. Exactly. And now you can put them to the right side,
Yeah.
so that they are, you know, on the good side of the screen.
Yes.
Now I can copy paste them for you while you do the deployment.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
So, neat.
I will also put the two tokens here. And good. Same things here. When you press Q and E, remember to grab the unit so that they will rotate all together. So if you box select, pick it up, and then at this point Q and E. Example. Voila! This is practically 75% of the things you need to know for using tabletop simulator.
You'll have to say it all again in a minute when I just send all mine everywhere, so...
Happy to remind you. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Look at that, we have some crazy Mert2154 who's blessing us with some weird Morse codes in the chat. I have no idea what that is, it looks shady. Alright.
Well, hello to you.
Maybe I'll leave a message.
Crack the code.
And for the measurement, can you remind me?
You use
What do
tab,
I have to
the
press?
tab key.
Tab.
Yeah, great.
I can show on screen the cards, so I can quickly give you guys an idea of this Warriors of the Dark Gods patrol. We have a sorcerer, and the sorcerer has the two spells that we have just discussed. Sorcerer is also quite good in combat. Pentagram of Pain and the Rots Within. Those are both cast relatively easily, 5 and 6 respectively. It is interesting, the Pentagram of Pain, because it's can cause some damage to the distance, which is something that the Warriors of the Dark Gods otherwise lack. And then we have 3 units, as always, the 2 core, Fallen and Warriors, and then the Warrior Knights, a special. The Warrior Knights are very tanky, armor 5 and resilience 4. They're going to be a good match for the tin opener, which are the Caymans on the other side. Fallen are great against, let's say, less armored units, because they have AP1, they have 3 attacks each. Fairly easy to hit because they have defense too, something to be kept in mind. And then warriors, they're the warriors that we all know and love, and they represent warriors with halberd. In this case, you can see that they have strength 5 and AP2. Something to be kept in mind is the special rule for the Fallen, which says that, maybe I can show that to you from the large version of the cards. That's something strange.
I'm done, happy if you want.
Yeah, so the unit rerolls failed break tests, and if it's failed again, even after the reroll, each model attacks again, and then the unit is removed, so they never flee. So we see that Calcathin has deployed them right behind the forest, then the Warrior Knights in the middle, and then we have a Sorcerer still waiting to be deployed somewhere.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one, apologies. So, Sorcerer.
Wanted to go without the General.
Mysterious.
So it is true that this is one of these generals which has Discipline 8, just like the rest of all the other units. So not truly important from that point of view, but still, can pack a punch. Alright.
Hold on.
All right. Thank you.
Lovely.
So, up to you, Hyper G. I can, while you do your deployment, I can say something about your patrol while I show the cards on the screen. We've seen this patrol a bit more often recently because we have we're almost done with the playtesting of this patrol. This was the last one together with the Vampire Covenant to be released. The patrol has one Coatl, which is one of the few characters with 3 spells. It has Pyromancy, so we have Fireball and Scorching Salvo as damage spells. It's also true that we don't have the the transparent hill this time, so as you can see, the RPG is just landing them in the terrain. That's how they're gonna look for the moment. Sorry about that. I have to
No, that's all right. They possibly won't stay there for long anyway, so don't worry about it.
Those that you see over there, they're a unit of 15 skinks, and the skink braves, they have javelins, so they shooting weapon at 12 distance, and together with the fireball and the scorching salvo, these are the ranged options. Javelins at 12, scorching salvo every unit within 18, and then the fireball. Fireball has a long range. It's a spell to get you more or less anywhere you are. The other 2 units are the Saurian warriors and the Caimans. Saurian warriors have been performing great in these last battles.
Don't say that.
Oh, all right. Okay, so see, I'm already starting with the.
There he goes again.
I don't even notice that. Okay. So how long did I last? Like 10 minutes?
Not even that.
But Caimans have performed very poorly so far. Does that balance it out, or?
I'll give you that. Yeah, that balances it. That's fine.
Nice. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. So let me give you a view of the deployment from this other side. Skinks on the elevation, even if that doesn't look like that. Coatl in the middle, Saurian warriors, and the Caimans. Very nice.
Okay. I think I'm happy with that.
Alright. So we can toggle the deployment zone off and go to turn 1, phase 2 directly, movement from Calcathin. Enjoy the game, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck. Let's see how it goes.
So Calcathin, you
Costs.
can box select the units and press 7, 8 and 9 on your numeric keypad to wheel them to the left, make them advance, or wheel them to the right. I'm gonna mark them for you in case you wanna bring them back. Every time you press 8,
Thank you.
they're gonna move 1 inch forward.
That was great you did this because I'm already messing things up. So how do I... Apologies. Let me try to bring them well.
Sure. Exactly.
Okay. So, is this... Yes. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Knights
8,
flashing towards
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How far am I? That's 14. How much do you move? Is it a 4?
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, right.
it's a 10.
So I'll just move half back.
You do that with 2
Like that.
on the numeric keypad.
No, I just want to get them back. I don't remember which letter is it now. No, it wasn't that one. Okay, so that's half inch less. So that's an 11 now. Okay. Then
That's a 12 now, right? Because they're 4 and now they are a 16.
ah,
So that's a 12.
yes. Okay. It's good.
Lucky sixes.
I could even have. Apologies. I'm gonna will them. No, it's okay. Now these guys is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, sorry, I had the 0.5, so 4 means I've moved them 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. These guys, they move 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the time being 9, 10. These guys move 6, so that's
That's a 10 on the dice.
that's a 10. So they move 10 and 11.
It's an 11 charge.
And they are on 11, yeah. And they are more than 6 inches. And the general, so if okay, I can copy it, right? To create
Yes.
this.
And I think that it should now
Can I
work.
select clone or do I have to copy paste?
You can copy paste, you can control C, control V. And I think that now if you move the character, it will automatically tell you by how much you're moving it, actually, without even having to press.
Ah, okay, okay, great.
It's just telling you. So you don't.
If
you
it
don't
goes
really even
here, that's perfect. 6 inches. Ah, wait, line
So-
of sight.
Line of sight, if it's for the kings.
Ah, no, but they are in the
they're on hill.
elevation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it doesn't look like that. That's sorry, Hyper G. That's why I'm mentioning
They're
it.
hiding inside the hill, actually. That is intentional.
Every-
They're not on the hill.
Everybody becomes a miner in this version of the game.
What's the range of the spell? The
So you have
pentagram
18
of pain,
with
the
the
rot
rot
within.
within, 24 for pentagram of pain.
Mm,
24 for damage.
I just don't want to give you a free. Okay, if you want to come forward. Okay. And from an angle point of view, this, if I press a 2. If I press it 2 here. Okay, I'm fine. No shooting. I'm sorry, magic, right? So,
Magic phase. You can press R to randomize and then quickly left drag a card away from the deck. And exile. Then you press F. Alright, 6 dice for you and 4 for Hydrogen.
Big phase.
So I'm gonna do the rod within. Charging there, right? Let's do 5 dice pentagram,
5 dice
and
in the
then
pentagram.
we'll try 1 dice to the skin. So that will be
5.
Alright, that's an 18. Who's your target? 14.
King's Brave. This one's here. So that's in, right?
It works, yes. D3 plus 1. You press R.
And
Boom.
it's lucky.
Skinkies.
Arts resistance 3, resilience 2. So
Resilience 2.
that on 2 then.
Yep.
That's 4.
It's only AP1.
Okay, so 6 up saves.
Look at
Ooh.
that!
Good effort.
Nice, nice. You saved the panic check there.
I wasn't worried about panic checks at all. There you go. 2 skinks.
Saurians. And then I'll try my luck with 1 dice on the fallen to get them the rod within on a 6.
I think you have to target an enemy, you know, actually. But are you in range of one?
Yeah. You made it with an 18,
yes, no, I don't.
but you don't have anybody within 18, right?
You can move your sorcerer if you want to, if you didn't realise that.
No, because the only target would have been the Caimans, and I wouldn't have got it. I don't know why I thought it was Outman. Yes,
Or
I'm
I
fine
mean,
with that.
you can cast it on. You can cast it on the fallen if you really want.
No, you have to choose an enemy unit.
No, I just messed up. But it's not relevant. I was assuming it was going to fail anyway, so it changes nothing. No problem at all.
Cool.
All right, so that's turn
So
1.
that will be your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 skinks are dead.
Revenge. Charge phase. What do you want to do? G. Quarter charge.
Yeah, absolutely. He fancies it.
The Coatl in my last game, my Coatl charged and pushed a unit of tribesmen, 4 tribesmen off the table edge. So you know this is a combat Coatl. Look at the guy. Thank you RH World Building for doing the miniatures for that. Ah, nasty.
So yeah, no charges. I won't charge the skinks this turn. It is only an 11, but I'll leave them for 1 turn. What I will do, yeah. So no charges. I won't charge the Kaiman either. So I'll just go straight to movement. I'll see you drawing for me. I'll let you draw before I start moving things.
Absolutely. I feel like the Raffaello. And I'm gonna mark these guys from the front, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Please go on.
Okay. So let's start with the Quattle. Is going to move to there for now. Let's see what that gives him.
Your flaming sword's not looking nice now.
Okay. Okay, he's happy there. He's happy there. The Saurian warriors, let's see. Fallen are pretty quick, aren't they? They're just as quick as my Kaiman, put it that way.
Exactly, yeah.
So, my Kaiman.
Fallen are very interesting. 3 attacks, offense 5, defense 2. And then armor 3. But yeah, agility 4 is gonna make a difference, I would say. That's the Saurian.
You're giving me a charge on an 8 to your Quattle?
Yeah, I am indeed. Risky, isn't it?
The Quattle can take it. I guess 4 up.
He's happy. He's happy.
I think I'm gonna go for it. I think
That's
I'm gonna
alright.
go for an 8.
Yeah. Just don't let the Skink Brave name fool you, because they're not that brave.
Think wise.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to shoot me?
Not from there. Right, cool. That's my movement.
Alright.
That's my movement. Nice and cagey.
Cautious, wise, like. So let's see what happens in magic. Are you gonna be reckless in the magic phase?
Same card as you. Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
So I will return your favour exactly the way you did to me. 5 dice. Scorching salvo. Let's see how we go.
Looking for an 8.
Ooh!
Triple 6.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's heavy.
It's a 23. You have to
it's
do a double
definitely
6 as well. A triple 6. This one Calcathin.
No, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not gonna give you a chance to get the fireball on one die.
Fair enough.
Take it on the chin.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
All yours.
Okay, right. Just these 3 units within range. So let's see how we do for the Fallen.
I thought that was what you rolled. 3 3s. I was. Okay,
No.
that's a bit better.
Not yet. Not yet. Oh.
Okay. It's
Oh, that's
looking
better.
Thank you.
Well, that was probably the wrong way round, really, with the lack of armor piercing. But never mind. So we'll start with the knights. 4 hits on them. So wounding on 4s.
This is a
it false?
D3 plus. Yeah, sorry.
It is D2 plus 1, isn't it?
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So that is 2 wounds on them. Oh,
No, one wound.
I see a
One wound, right?
just the 1. But I'll take that. That's great.
It's bad enough already.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm happy with that. That's a bonus. And then we'll do 2 hits on the warriors. wounding on 4s again. Just the one.
Oops, sorry, I missed that. Apologies. What did you roll?
Just the one. Just the one on the warriors.
On the warriors.
Yeah. You have a 4-up. Pass.
Passed. And then on the fallen. Just the one again.
And that's a fail.
Okay. That's alright. It could have been better, but it could have been worse. And we'll find out what the miscast does.
Yep. Small reminder for everybody in Essence of War. 1, 2, 3, the spell is forgotten. 4, 5, 6, you get damage. And the damage is...
Damage it is.
2 hits, wounding on 4+.
Okay.
Would have preferred you forget the spell, to be honest.
Well, you know,
Ooh.
it is a double 5.
Two
Armor
wounds.
penetration 10, but you still get your Aegis 4-up.
1 wound.
Alright. You traded 1 for... 1 on the
1
Coatl.
wound on the Coatl for a knight and a fallen. Would have liked to have done a couple more, but I rolled 2 1s on those D3s, didn't I? So 1 below average on my 3 D3s, but no, it's okay. Killing a knight was a bonus, so
And you still have a mighty fireball. You roll a 6 and Calcathin rolls 4 1s.
fireball on the fallen. There's the 6.
Look at that, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, it was a good try.
I'm glad I saved it.
Alright.
Very good, very good. All right, no shooting, so over to your turn too. Charge me.
Give me a second.
Wait a moment. Do I
and
have to
will-
take a panic test, right?
You will have to take a panic
I,
test.
I had to take a panic test.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to
to
remind
know.
anybody that they have to take panic tests.
You can remind my opponents. That's fine.
And I think you also have to take one in that case, since Hyper-G mentioned, also for the Fallen, right?
Yeah. Both have lost 25%, haven't they?
Oh,
So,
true.
yeah.
So now that was for the knights, since that was the one I had called out, and that's for the fallen.
Oh, they're running. And that's from the Quattle, is
Are
it?
you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
This direction.
Yep.
Oopsies.
So that's 2 dice. Roll low, please. That
Should be on the board still.
So I
Just a minor inconvenience.
Temporary setback.
if I rotate them, is it gonna rotate from the center?
You can
of
grab
this
it
one?
from the center model. If you grab from the center model, then it will rotate with Q and E around the center model. If you
Okay.
grab it by the frame, then it's going to be around the center of the frame. In this case, you want from the central model.
That's fine. What you've done.
So that's.
The other direction.
Oops. Wait.
It is true that these are fallen, and so normally they don't really do that, but fleeing towards the enemy, weird.
So that was the correction. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna turn them around right now. So. That was not the plan. But luckily, they were more than 6 anyway, so they wouldn't have to test the other ones. Okay. That was not a bad turn for you.
Yeah, I'll take that after not doing too many wounds. I'm happy with that.
So
Glad you remembered to panic, because
that's my turn then, right?
I wasn't going to remember. Back to your turn, turn 2.
I was quite convinced I was going to charge you. Now, a bit less so. Yeah, I'm going to try to charge. If I want to win, I need to get the quattle out. So the knights are going to charge. And that's it. Well, what's the reaction?
So you have 4 attacks. You'll be hitting on 3s. You'll be wounding on 2s. And then I'll have an Aegis save. I've only got 3 wounds left. But if you fail it, that would be beautiful. I'm going to hold. So I would rather hold and see what happens in the charge than flee 10 inches off the board.
Oh wait, sorry. I should have. First, I'm going to roll to. Oh yeah, the charge range, apologies, and then we go into movements, and I take the rally test. So
You can
2
you can
dice.
declare if you wanna.
No more
if you wanna
charges.
roll- no more charges. Okay. In the meantime, I was showing that there's a 6% chance that the quattle gets all 3 wounds. So sorry.
I'll make my decision before looking at that. So, it's not necessarily about the killing him, though, is it? So
That's a 9. It's in.
They make it in.
right.
There's also a 27% chance that no wound is inflicted.
So do we get, you cannot see me, right? In this
The
position,
warriors-
at least from the
Yeah. The warriors cannot
You see me with the braves, and
I
that
do
would
see you
be
with the
a
skinks.
flank charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. So that's for that one, and now the rest. These guys. Oh, now rally.
Oh
Tell me they have a 9.
no!
Are you kidding me?
Oops.
Oh, they're gone.
That's how they leave.
Oh, that's harsh.
Hey,
That is harsh.
boom in the forest.
Left in the mountain. That is, players of Warriors of the Dark Gods from fantasy battles will find that to be a relatively surprising development, but yeah, that kind of stuff does happen in
2 in a row. So I've got to go all in. There's no other way to play that now. So you've marked the position. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in your face, and pray for the best. Now, this guy, he can move 8. That's 8, and should have the position. That was the original position, right, Piteglio?
yes,
The one. Let me bring him back here.
exactly,
Was it like this?
exactly,
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, and what about the line of sight? Don't have. Can I have line of sight to the caimans? How do we check it?
So in
Press
that-
on 2 on top of the model, and you get the range.
So if
The
you
line of
use
sight marker.
tab, then you can see that, you know, from the end of your
True.
yeah. If you touch the miniature itself, it will snap closest to closest, and then it will move to the other side.
Ow. Wait.
If you press
Apologies.
ESC, that's
what
going to
you-
cancel this movement. If you press exactly. So
well,
what I
I
was
moved
saying,
1 inch by mistake.
F1 now to go back to the hand mode, because now you are in ruler mode. Exactly.
F1, yes.
So what I meant is that if you press tab while the sorcerer is highlighted, it's gonna the ruler is gonna snap to the thing, and then it's gonna to the sorcerer, and so it's gonna move along the base to go to the closest thing. So in order to avoid that, you have to start like a tiny little bit outside of the base,
Gotcha.
pressing tab so that it doesn't snap, and then you can calculate exactly. And you can see that in this way you do see
So,
the payment.
Okay. Good. And
F1 to go back.
good. So that's. Thank you. So that's movement. Now let's go to
Magic.
Do I need to shuffle the card or just take the next one?
We've
Right.
done it once. It's fine. That's enough.
I'll flip.
Oh, strong
So
one.
that's 5-2.
The silencing.
And Quattle is defensive 2. 2. So if I get you down to 1, I'm hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 4 dice on this.
Yeah, I'll struggle to stop that.
So it goes in,
It does.
and then so that's on the. Where is it? They're hot with it.
Pain.
And now I'm gonna try one dice. I'm gonna try 1 dice pentagram on the skink grapes. 5.
Nice.
No, but you have 2 dice, right? Ah, yeah.
Just 5. Just only just as bad.
Barely. Okay. So that was magic. We have no shooting.
So
We see what happens now.
combat.
Well, I'm first.
Can you imagine? you kill one.
So come on, Quattle. I think you've also made it so that
I
I'm
will
hit.
have to go home.
Yeah.
You've made it so I'm hitting on 5s as well, but this was already an uphill task anyway. So I'll see if I can get a 5 to hit
Go
you.
for it. Go for it.
Failed at the first hurdle. Okay, never mind. Over to you. That was my grand plan ruined.
These are the new
I'll go with
over there. Let's see what happens.
4 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Ooh, that's 1.
So that's 3. And now is 2s.
Oh, the pressure, the pressure.
3 wounds.
3 wins.
3 saves makes 2.
Oh no!
See.
Oh,
So you test at -2.
No.
Yeah.
1 for the wounds. It's
I do.
cold blood discipline 8. So 3 dice and discard the highest for the new players.
beautiful.
And yeah, it's a 5. Sweet.
No.
He's
Combat
holding
Quadro.
firm.
Yeah. Told you, it's a feast. Alright. That's the end of the combat phase. Time to charge.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think the skinks will go in for it, even though you're probably going to kill 2 of them fairly easy. But even if you kill 2, you still wouldn't take away their +2 rank bonus. Is that right?
+2 rank bonus, +1 for charge, +2 for flank charge. So it's a +5.
Yeah. So I think that is absolutely the right thing to do, even if you manage to kill 2 of them. So yeah, I will declare the charge with the skinkies onto the flank of the warriors.
All right.
I think that is unfailable as well, which is great.
You don't have to worry about that charge, correct?
How brave they are.
And what I will do is try to be sneaky. And I won't declare any other charges.
Okay.
Or will I? It's not guaranteed that I'll get both in, you see. That's no problem. 12, need an 8 with them. Could see how the Caimans get on. So would you have 2 attacks in the back rank or not in this? It's 1 attack in the back rank, is it?
Only 1 attack in the back rank.
So yeah, so
just 1, yeah.
So the warriors have got a total of 12 attacks coming in against the Caimans before they attack, which is the problem.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. And then the armor is going to be on a 6 up.
6 up. Yeah. I don't think the Caimans like that very much.
Do your numbers?
No. Leave the numbers out of it.
All right. Don't look. Don't look.
Yeah, I'm not looking. It's fine. This is my turn 2, so I think no other charges.
All right.
Okay.
No other charges. So I shall move the skinks in because they are in. Right. So if I remove the front left model, then that'll mean I can wheel properly. Is that right?
Oh, I think that in this case you just don't have to worry. You just put them in contact. We can see that they make it, and they have ample space to do anything. So
just go in.
Nice. Look at the skinks. The rescue. Okay. Remaining moves.
Yeah.
+5 static combat dice. Sweet.
Soon to be reduced somewhat, I think. But we'll have to go with it. You know, might be able to kill a warrior before he attacks. You never know. A knight. I think those warriors blow through anything they charge. So
I just looked at the numbers of warriors versus caimans.
it doesn't go well for the game.
Wow. There's a 1 chance.
Do they have somewhere in between?
That's just shut up. 6 wounds, 1 in 4, end the story. I believe. All right. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I haven't marked the units for you, so I'm gonna mark them from the top left. Yeah. They are now marked. Ah, you moved them backwards already.
No, I haven't. No.
You haven't. Okay.
Oh, I've just been disconnected from TTS. Sorry. You might need to. Do you want to invite me again?
I will invite you again. Absolutely.
Thank you. Sorry, not sure what happened there.
Oh, it looks like. Oh, it looks like I lost both of you, really.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out too.
Oh, it looks. Oh! Oh man, it looks like I got disconnected as well.
Oh, just as I made that flank charge.
We all. We all got disconnected at the same time. Oh man.
I'm seeing in the chat in TTS someone writing about disconnect.
I'm in TTS as well.
It seems it's a TTS. It was a TTS thing.
Yeah, it's the whole of TTS that has crashed. Guys, this is new. Look at that disconnection for all. Hello, Johan. Little.
Does that mean we lose the game?
There should be an auto save.
Can we recover?
There should indeed be an autosave, but the let's find out the frequency of this autosave. Yeah, Drushy calculator. Maybe it's the Drushy calculator that wasn't really liked. So I think that we are going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine. I'm going to invite Calcathin. I'm going to invite G. Invite send. You should receive them now. And with a few minor differences, we should be all set. Let me know if you managed to make it back in.
Not had the invite yet.
Me neither. Still waiting.
In the meantime, I'm cleaning up a bit. So you guys got the invite?
No, not come through yet.
Okay. Let's try again. Number 1 and number 2.
Wait.
Maybe
You've been invited.
Yeah, you can press Shift.
Check stream overlay
and Tab so that you make sure that if you already are in tabletop simulator, sometimes you don't see that.
Yes, I got it now.
Alright. So I sent
Did you get it, Percy?
No, not yet. How do you get that?
So you do Shift Tab so that you are in the Steam menu, and then you will see that there's a conversation going on with me. So if you try
Shift Tab when you're in Steam or when you're not.
When you are in tabletop simulator, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, here you go. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, found it.
So that's the way.
Coming back.
Color blue for Calcathin. Promote. All right. So this is going to be, one of the technical difficulties that you have to experience during the game. It's going to make the video fun when it's going to be on on your channel. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure I can convince Lucky Sixes to do a sneaky little edit in the middle. All right.
Mine's finished loading, so I'm all set up now.
Cool. And you should see that this is the way things were looking before, right? We're all set here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All good, yeah.
Good. So remaining moves in turn 2 for Heavy G.
Yeah. You'd think I would have used that time to make a decision, wouldn't you? But those warriors are nasty.
Efficiency is overrated. It's such a 20th century.
You're not gonna back off, right?
Huh?
You're not going to be backing off, right? Very
yeah.
brave.
The only,
Absolutely backing off.
the only charge is gonna leave you is the one on the Quarto with the warriors. Everybody on the Quarto.
Absolutely, yeah.
Frog can take it.
An overrun. And then I'll overrun into everything else. That's good for me.
Yeah, so the warriors are moving 2 inches backwards. And the Kaiman's moving 2 inches backwards. In fact, no, let's move them back to where they were. Let's do... let's see if I can do something sneaky with them. Let's see what I can do with them. So, 1,
I don't think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, not quite. Let's go back. How do I get them exactly to where they started? What's the easiest way?
The top front right edge is on the. It's a bit behind.
Do you want to just?
If I may, I think. Oops. I think you were. This was like that in here.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll stay away. Yeah.
I think you could get away of the line of sight if you had moved the full 12 forward.
Yeah, if I moved 12 forward, I could have done it.
One. Yeah, if you move 1 inch, then you could see your edge.
That's what I was trying to do, and see if I could just move the 1 inch, but I can't. So, how do I get them? There you go. Is that where they were, or were they on the inside of that triangle?
I think that's
roughly there, right? So it was like that, something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the exactly.
It's. I mean, unless you're gonna move back again 12 inches, but it's. I mean,
no, I'm going to do that. I'll be moving forward. I'll be moving forward. So, are we happy that that's where they started thereabouts? Oh,
yeah.
I've just marked them up again, haven't I? Right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now they can't have started there because I definitely would have got out of it last time. I think they must have started in the other side of the. I think they started on this edge.
I think you had moved or pivot wheeled one more because right now you were like less than 1 inch, but before you were kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see my hand. You were more around here, so I think you used one more to wheel. And it was.
I think I only used 2.
No,
did you
because I had marked the top right corner of the units. See, this one moved backwards by 2.
Okay, so I definitely started here then.
And also, if you, if you remember, you could not charge the, the knights. Remember that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't have been there then, can I? Yeah, must have been in that middle one.
You could not charge the. I remember that you could not charge the knights for a very little space. So that's the. All right, that solves it. And actually, if you want me to be super precise,
are you sure? If I may, I think it was something. Apologies. Oh, how do I hold it?
No, Calcathin. The point is that if the guy had been here, then he would have been able to charge the knights in the flank.
And I would have.
Yeah, exactly. And
Wasn't it a bit more? Wasn't it a bit more tilted? Wasn't it more tilted than that? If you
No.
move it a bit, I think
No.
it was. No, okay. And anyway, you know where you wrote it, so I'll go with your.
Because the point is that
With what you say.
even if you rotate it by a tiny little bit, like so, you know, you can still see the guys. So that was the. I think
Okay.
the point is that these guys here now, they could be rotated a bit more precisely. So next time we'll just do.
There you go. That's it. That's it. Then move them back a bit. Yeah.
So for your information, Hyper-G, I'm using the F8 gizmo.
F8. Ah, cool. Brilliant. That's more precise movement.
That's how you can make the movement as precise.
Great.
And I think this was exactly the way it looked.
That looks right. Yeah. Right. I'll try not to.
Yes, I know what I had marked the top right, and then we had the disconnect, and so it went back to the back right. Okay. Good.
Right. So I think what I did before is I wheeled 2 inches to the left, and then I moved 9 inches forward, and then tried to wheel 1, and that we worked out was still in line of sight. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to wheel 2 inches to the left, and then move a full 10 forward, and that should get me out of line of sight.
Let's see.
So here we go. 1, 2. See, that's going to take me too close to the Warriors, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to be too close to the Warriors there, aren't I?
That sounds like that's too much. Yeah.
Okay, so based on that.
But now, since you wheeled, you were fine.
No, that was,
but you can't be within unless you don't end your movement. So you can be a bit closer until you end the move.
And also, if you pick them up, then we have to do again the F8 movements.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do that.
Give me a sec, I can help you.
Yeah, now is not the time for me to be practicing the gizmo, I don't think.
Yeah, that's the so rotation. Let me reset the whole rotation axis here. All right, and let me select this guy here, and then rotate it over there. We're going.
Just place them where you want them, Hyper-G.
I'm just being awkward. Now.
What is happening here?
I'm fine with that.
See, I'm going to try one more different thing now to try and get them where I want them.
All right.
I want them in that flank.
What I meant is that if you know that you've done a 10 movement, you can also use the 10 thingy to move backwards.
Sure. Oh yes.
Instead of grabbing it up, because once you grab it, then
it all changes. Yeah, good point.
Exactly, it discretizes, blah blah blah. So we are talking to the tabletop simulator developers and trying to solve the problem. So hopefully at some point it's going to be solved. And now, of course, that's the wrong rotation angle, of course, but we can fix it like so.
Just leave the base if you like, and I'll put them on when they finish their move.
Move the base, yeah.
Better.
There you go. Right.
Yeah, the better way. Yeah.
I'm now going to try something, and it's still not going to work. So there might be one more resetting. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go move distance 9 forward.
Down.
There you go.
There you go.
That's where I want to be now.
Yeah. 1.4 even. All right.
So now...
Are you trying to catch the fallen that run?
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm going to do is, because I know I can get
They're,
out
they're, on the
of
tree. They're in the trees.
I'll move them back one to there.
So, somewhere around here, if you see my hand, this is where they are. Yeah, they were hidden. You can see them.
And we'll
catch them.
There you go, beautiful. Right, I'm happy. I'm happy now.
All right.
After all that faffing around.
That was worth it. They made it out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
So it's a 10 charge for these guys. Movement is done. And
Right, some magic.
go for magic, man. Let's see. Ooh.
7 and 4. I wish I could cast more spells. Oh no, I can actually. I can cast Scorching Salvo still, can't I?
Yeah, I think you have a couple of spells that can be useful.
Oh, I can get all of them with Scorching Salvo. I didn't realise that actually.
You cannot, I believe. Well, yes, unless but only unengaged. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
But
I
it
think I
doesn't
can
require
do
you
2
to
units,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That's
All right.
that target for the salvo, and then you cannot cast Firebolt, but you know, there's a advantage of having all 3 spells.
Alright, so I'll do 3 dice on Flaming Swords on the Saurian Warriors. Or should I do it on the Skinks? We'll give them a chance. Skinks are wounded on 5s at the moment. Wounding on 4s. Maybe give them a chance to hit, to cause you some armor saves. No, I think I'll discourage you from charging the Saurian Warriors. It's on the Saurian Warriors, 3 dice. There you go. That is cast on a 9.
4 dice for you.
I'll try to dispel.
He wants to charge. All right.
Big dispel.
We know that that's a charge next turn. All right. Then who's within 18?
Okay, yeah.
Wizards and warriors. You need an 8.
So,
How
I
many
need an
dice are
8.
you gonna need for that?
I'm going to use all 4.
All right.
Because why wouldn't I?
Confidence. Confidence.
Yeah, there you go. So let's have some Scorching Salvo time.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Alright, we'll start with the Warriors.
4 wounding on
Bearing the
4s.
pain.
3 wounds.
That's a 4 up. for
Ooh,
2
good.
wounds. Ouch.
Excellent.
2 wounds
Panic,
on the
panic,
warriors.
panic.
Panic.
I was panicking, but I would forget panic, so I thought I'll make it obvious. Aww. It's not as fun when you pass it. Okay. And then 3 on the Sorcerer.
4
Oh,
up.
don't worry about him. He's alright.
Sorcerer's fine. Alright. So 2 dead warriors and flaming swords. I think that it's good multitasking for a Kuhatil that's fighting with 2 warrior knights.
I didn't get Flaming Swords off. Flaming Swords was dispelled.
Sorry, there was the spell, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Too much multitasking. Alright.
Okay, combat then.
Combat then. You go first, Savage.
I do. Come on. Kill both of them before they attack. So I have got 8 attacks with Skinks. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, it's 4.
Yeah.
I thought I counted 3, but it's definitely 4. It's average. Can't complain at that.
Winning on 5.
So wounding on 5s. Come on. Make him roll. Oh, wow. If I'd have rolled the opposite of that, it would have been great.
Yeah, right. That's the.
You want this to be the armor save, right?
What are the odds? The same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So the Quattle is going to do all the work.
Yes. Bring it on.
Don't worry about that.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we're going to rely on combat res then.
You can choose where this.
So I'm gonna
knight
do.
goes.
How many wounds do you have left? 2, right? Or
2 on
so
the
you took
Quattle.
1 from the miscast and 1. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 2 to the left, 2 to the front. So I'm gonna do first the one to the Skink Braves, which means that I'm.
Hitting on 3s.
So they have 3s. So that's 3s and 2s. And the other one is 2s and 2s. Wait, and then the 4 up.
And the skinks have no armor.
And then you don't have. And then you don't have leadership 8 if I kill the Quattle.
If I'm testing.
And you will have. But maybe you. Yeah, true.
Difficult to make 5 wounds with 4.
2 on the left.
Let's put it that way.
2 on the left.
2 on the skinks.
And 3s.
1 is in.
So that's 1.
1 is out. And no armor.
1.
Dead skink.
Dead skink.
Quattle. 2 on 2s. And 2 on 2s.
Oh.
1.
Okay.
1 doesn't
1
wound.
Aegis save. Oh, it thought about it, but it is a wound.
So close. Alright. It's down to 1.
So I think I win by 3.
Mr.
Is that right?
Captain Frog. Yes, 2 ranks in charge.
So you've got.
And the flank is
So
cancelled
that's 3
by all the wounds, the 1 wound and the.
by the ones.
But we forgot to put the wound.
Okay.
So you are
So-
testing at 5, Calcathin, with the Warrior Knights.
Come on, come on, come on! Okay.
They found them
Okay.
particularly brave. Oh, they're getting in the way. Ooh, maybe. Okay. So at this point, Hyper G, you have to choose in which direction the knights are gonna flee. That's your first choice, and then you can choose with which of your units you want to pursue, if any.
So it's coming up to your turn 3 next, isn't it? So
Correct.
yeah. I need to run these guys down, really.
So we say this.
Well,
because
they will
there's
not
no
rally, so
convincing,
you can take
so
your
it's fine.
chances.
I think I will make them run, even though it's towards the central zone, I'm going to make them run towards from the Quattle
Okay. And
in the hope that I can run you down
are you gonna pursue with one, the other, both?
with both.
With both. All right. So give us numbers, guys.
Remember the order. Remember the order you roll is the order they will move. Okay, so you need to choose which one you roll first.
I'm waiting to see how much I need to roll, mate.
Sorry.
Reverse the moves. That's
No Swift strike, right?
No, 6.
6.
Okay. So logically, then I want to roll the skinks first because, yeah, they're on the outside edge, aren't they? So that makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, I only need to get 6 or higher with one of them in order to catch you, don't I?
Yeah,
That's right. That's still right.
but then it's a matter of who is going to end up where. Mean, so if you roll first the Braves, they for sure will not have any obstruction, right? So they are going to move, and then the Quattle may move less. So which is the one you want to have more chances that stays behind? You need to roll the last.
Yeah, I will be rolling these skinks first. So
Okay.
this is for the skinks.
Okay.
Oh, they've only gone 4.
Ooh.
Interesting. And the coatl. Boom.
Phew. On 1 wound.
Yeah. He's doing it.
All right. So the coatl, that means that the knights are dead because of the role remains by the coatl. Now we are putting emphasis on this. You know, the one who rolls first is the one that you move first, because that's we want to know whether this is too strict from the point of view of the rules. So in this case, you would rotate the skinks. You would pivot the skinks in the direction that they would have to pursue. Like so, and once you've pivoted them, oh, but look at that! That's good. That kind of makes space for them to go forward. And then at this point, you can move them 4 inches. Ah, this is a okay. And now they're not really obstructing, yeah, because there was 2. Yeah, okay. And now 10 inches.
Yeah, because my knight was my knight was a bit off, so that was the space.
Yeah.
He needed.
Yeah, I think it was 1.5, but yeah, it's okay. It works like this.
Okay.
It's fine.
So we're happy enough with that?
Yeah. Out of sight, out of heart, out of sight. Does that exist as a saying? Whatever.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. Good. So I'm
And that would
deleting
be
another unit.
mine. Wow.
Yeah.
Can the sorcerer do what the coatl can do? Deal damage in combat.
Well, he's gonna charge in for sure. You know, the sorcerer goes in, 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So sorcerer charging.
Yoo-hoo.
I'm wondering whether or not. No, I won't. I was almost about to destroy myself with a panic test there, particularly. I'll wait and see whether the coatl can survive before I have to take a panic test. I imagine it's going to be a panic test either way for me, but I'll see whether or not I'll let the combat happen before I do that.
And then, I mean, if I charge with the warriors, I'm losing them straight away, right? Because I don't have a scoring unit, so I cannot take that charge. Can you show me the 6-inch range, Elio? So,
And now
I'm happy to give you a rear charge. I'm happy to give you a rear charge on the warriors, because I may still kill the caimans that way, even if you're trying to charge me in the rear. So it's not that bad. Can you draw where I am? Can you do a couple of marks, Peter, please? I can test a bit.
Actually, this time I'm gonna do this.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to do 1, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. How can I see what was the number to see the line of sight? Is it the 2?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You pressed it.
On the model.
Yeah, but the mod is catching. Just give me a moment, because I cannot see the line. Is it
If you hover over the model, then you will see it.
It's now. It was catching the mode. So okay. How many did I just say that had moved? Someone remembers?
4.
4. Okay, thanks. So 4. And now 5.
Too much.
That's too much. I know.
That's the full stop.
Yeah, and you would be coming into the zone, but on my front, the caimans are on the rear, and these guys can get away, which is not what I wanted. And how far you are? 10. Well, you're gonna have to, if you don't come close, and these guys can move around that. And if I can pin you with my sorcerer, that's the only chance I have. Okay, I'll stick with that. And the sorcerer obviously was moving in, right? So you said you were holding, right?
I am, yes. Rather than panic my skinks off straight up from the off.
So that would be a front charge if we stick here, and if I were to kill you by any chance, I would have an overrun. Okay,
Nice.
happy with that. And,
Okay. So I can give you
magic.
back your rot within. There you go.
Hit 7-4, but
Didn't
I
you just
cannot.
roll this one? 7-4? Ah, no, you had 6 and 4 before.
Yeah, that's the one I moved here. Yes.
Oh, I had 7 and 4.
You had 7 and 4. Ah, but now you don't have
Yeah,
the
seven.
pentagram of pain anymore, right?
Correct, because I'm engaged, so I'm gonna have to 5 dice.
You don't have to 5 dice
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah. It's still
You could try and 1 dice it if you want.
These guys got what? Offensive 5, and your quattle is 2. So either I go on the quattle, or then your skink braves are offensive 2. So that would also be interesting. Or your warriors. That's going to be your turn 3, right? The next one?
Yeah, turn 3 for me coming up.
So are you going to charge me? You may want to. So I'm... Okay, I'm going to put it on the warriors. The rot within.
Hitting on 5s, yeah.
And pray that the sorcerer is doing something.
14.
Oh my god. It's not going to go through.
Alright. I've seen 14s happen on 4 dice.
There isn't one of them.
Oh!
My
That was close.
jinxing is amazing tonight, man.
I saw the 3 4s and thought that's a decent roll.
My jinxing is class tonight. Look at that. Sorry, Hyper G.
No, you're alright. You're alright. It's all good.
Nice. Alright, time
Combat,
to fight.
what's your agility?
This time I don't think...
Agility 2, and on my side,
You're 3. Sorcerer.
so I go on 3 dice,
3 attacks, hitting on
3s,
Yeah.
and 4s.
Ne-
Oh, that's a good start.
You're gonna be winning on 5s, though,
Threes.
because you are strength 3 on that dude. And the quadra is...
Is it?
It's 4.
Ah. Okay, so on 5s,
The
doesn't
one,
matter, I'm gonna get
the
1,
one.
50-50.
and it's gonna go through.
Alright,
It's gonna
let's
go
see,
through.
Let's see.
He's gone.
Wow!
That was important. That was important. That was
Finally.
important.
Panic check.
Of course.
My guest.
They're
Alright,
good. They
let's
love it.
take 4 blood.
You know how to roll
Take
those.
3. And now your overrun
So,
2d6. You can still roll a double 1. No? Who knows?
are you trying to jinx me?
I'm trying to apply some pack condition, but it doesn't work. I only
So, okay.
You declare a charge and you can maximize in whichever way you want. Yeah. Bye, Combat Coatl. See ya.
Oh, he did well. He did very well.
You did very well, yes. Yes. Respect. Alright. Nice turn 3 for Calcathin. Interesting. So what
It's
about
not
you?
all lost yet. Not all lost.
Yeah. I'll probably leave that on if that's all right.
Oh, sorry.
Just for the moment. No, you're all right. So your warriors are facing towards the skinks, aren't they? So, and you've only got
Yes.
1 turn after this.
Yeah.
So let's see what the Caimans can do first. No charges.
No charges. Games.
Coward.
You're at 0.5, and if you want,
Yeah, so
you can go
that is
backwards.
an inch.
You can go
No, no.
backwards using number 3, I guess, on your numeric keypad.
It's fine. I've moved 2 lots of 0.5.
Okay.
So I've moved 1 inch so far.
All right.
Yeah, you can mark it now. I've moved 1 inch.
Okay. Perfect.
Cool. So I've now moved 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll stop there.
Alright. Somebody made it into the zone. Let's give them a shape outline. Okay.
I'm in the zone.
Cayman's in the house. Alright.
So now for the Saurian warriors.
Let me
Just move.
mark them.
Oh yeah, go for it. Before I muck them up.
So that to, in case at some point you wanna do that yourself, that's with F2. You press F2 twice and you go into the line drawing mode. Just for your future
Great.
tabletop experiences.
So for these guys, I will have to move the front model. Is that right? To do wheels.
Yeah, I can remove these guys for you and you're safe.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Put them
oh, that's not gone right.
no, because you selected those guys as well.
Oh, sure, yeah. Do. Right, here we go. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. I'm going to move them half an inch back.
Panic.
Absolutely panic.
Dreaded,
It's all about panic.
Discipline 8, cold blood. Ah.
Right, I'm going to move another 0.2 forwards. Oh. Hang on. There you go.
Oh, classy. Is the
Which will
F8.
mean I should be 6.1 away from the skinks.
and 7.9, 7.8 away from that. Okay.
Yeah. For a last turn charge to smoosh the warriors up. In theory.
That's the plan. All right, I'm gonna give you the.
How far away are you from the center?
Just within 8 inches.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a 7.9.
So 8 would make you touch it, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be in with a straight 8.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about wheeling my Saurians a little bit, actually, before I finish. Yeah, sorry, particularly. So... Oh, no, that's not done it.
You still had it selected.
Oh, I still have it selected, sorry, yeah. Can we go back, or...? I selected it too early, didn't I?
So you pressed 9, right? So you just pressed.
I did, yeah.
You just pressed 3 and.
Not with all of them selected. Oh yeah, there you go. And now I can unselect him. Yeah. Get in there. You'd think after like 10 battles I'd be used to this by now. So, one like that. Right, so that was a wheel, so it should still be 6.1 away.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll do it again, still 6.1 away. Which means that a forward march of 8 inches gets me well in the zone. So now the warriors have to stop me.
Sit in the front, large.
And it's an auto charge if they stay there. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Over to combat.
Alright, gonna delete the markings. Gonna give you back the...
You go first.
Ooh, yes I do. Alright, so static combat res is 2-1 to me at the moment, isn't it? 2 ranks versus 1 charge.
As long as this...
So, so I'll do 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s, I think?
Yep, correct.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s and wounding on 5s.
Okay. 2 hits. Double 6. Oh, these aren't fighters, are they? they're just there to cause chaos.
But only fighters when they're in the flank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And not even maybe. 3 attacks hitting on a 3 now. Okay, that's a 2.
Ooh.
So you'll be wounding on a 3 as well.
Yep.
Oh, I see a 1. AP 0. So that's a 5 up.
Good.
To save that.
Come on, make the save.
Oh, that's an important 5 up.
Oh.
So
No. Yeah, I'll take that.
2 ranks versus 1 casualty and a charge. Okay.
I'm happy with that.
So right now...
Can I test a reform or not?
Yes, you can.
Wait, I'm doing it first. If I want to move first, let me just check one moment, okay?
Active player.
Sure, yeah.
Who goes first?
So I'm moving myself first to this place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, it snapped.
Sorry about that.
Toggled, and I remove snap. And how it works.
Oh, should I have got... No, it's alright, ignore that. Great. And now I won't reform, because it would be silly. Okay, over to your turn. 4.
So I want to, before declaring charge, I want to check one thing, okay? I want to see... Yeah. So I'm gonna charge in with the warriors. And I'm going to... Nice. They go in. And have we done it right? A little bit to the left, right? It's still gonna be touching the.
Quick question, actually, before you carry on. You know, you moved your sorcerer first. You weren't the active player. That was actually my turn.
Oh, correct. Absolutely.
Because you overran with the sorcerer.
Oh, yes.
So
You're right.
I mean, you can still go for the charge, and you rolled enough to charge successfully. I'm not a problem with that. Just obviously, I'm going to be further away, aren't I? So you might not want to.
Yeah.
Just remembered, if it's not too late, anyway. Because yeah.
No. It's absolutely.
Yeah, no, I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I got.
Because obviously that it changes a bit, doesn't it?
I was confused since I was the one. Since I was the one charging,
exactly.
I got confused thinking I was the active player, but I actually wasn't.
Yeah, because it was. I've only just realised, so yeah. But it makes quite a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember that I thought about it during the overrun things, like, you know, the Hyper G can always, you know, combat reform at the end, and then I completely zapped because it was the agency.
So that might mean the warriors aren't in the zone now. I don't know. It might be a bit closer, but
yeah, exactly. Because the point is
so
that you can always
let me do a test.
Control C, Control V. If you press S, they go back in place.
Okay.
The thing is that in TTS you can you know get used to doing the copy paste. That helps a lot. Yeah.
So is it unit boundary or all of the models?
No, the thing is, I don't think this is in. But if I were to win the combat, then what I wanted to try is any kind of this would get me touching, right? But it would allow you space just to move forward with the warriors.
Yeah.
And you would win this scenario.
Yeah.
And the only way for me to win this scenario is to block that skink unit there and hoping that it's going to win the combat. And somehow be sandwiched between the two units next turn and pray for the best, right? So if I do this, you just move in and it's yours. Then if I do something like pivoting from where I was to doing something like that, do we agree that you don't have ways to go with the Saurians, right, inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to charge them and overrun in order to get in if I was able to beat them, which obviously is a big F.
Even if I were to do something like that, just give me a moment and advance a little bit, just so that the guy in the middle of the front row is there. Oh, I messed it up. What I was going to check is exactly this. If you go to the... So I would need... Oops, I've done something wrong, right? Let me pull that out. Can I copy again? Can you copy the unit for?
You should be able to do Control C, Control V yourself. If it doesn't work, I can do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if I move forward a little bit and then I pivot, something like that. That's more or less what I want to do. So I should be able to block you moving in. Okay. So with that done, moving this away also, I'm going to try to do the movement, and you've covered me well here. So I'm going to do it in half inches. So that'll be 1, 2.
Now who's being precise?
3.
Look at that, engineering lights. 1.5.
So that's 3, which is 1.5, yeah. 1,
2.5,
2,
3 total.
3, 4, 5, 6. Not too much. Is this a rear charge at the moment?
Oh, totally. I can move this guy to the side and then activate the line of sight, and this shows that this is a rear charge.
Okay, good. So, and this way you cannot get in with the warriors in any other way. Okay, that's the only chance I have, to be honest, so you need to take that.
The heroic last stand of these guys. Let's see.
Because if I go with the Braves, you just win it. So
Yeah.
let's go with that. Magic.
All right. Drop within goes back to you.
Oh wait, no, this is the one. Okay. Yep.
4 and
4,
2.
2. So where do I want to put that? If I do it on the warriors, it's the least benefit for me because I don't get to hit more. If I get it on the caimans, I get to hit you on 2s and you hit me on 5, so I think that's the better option. Caimans. Then I can allow, you're going to be in touch with the 4 of them, right? So I could.
Yeah, you can attack.
If you charge
over
me
a gap.
front and back, I can attack 4 to the back if I want.
You can put 8 attacks in the back. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you know, you sit in contact over the gap. Oh wait, is that if you are in contact over the gap, then but you also in contact periods, then you have to attack the one that you are in.
Yeah. I don't think you can.
I know it's the one. I know it's the one. If you are so you cannot do a supporting
It
attack.
was for support,
if-
exactly.
If you have someone touching you, but in that case it wouldn't be a supporting attack.
Yeah,
This is just
that's a fighting over
considered to be in contact.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 4 dice rot within on the caimans.
Yeah.
Can't stop that.
And where was the token?
You see, Hyper-G, this is what we mentioned, that it's only base contact or supporting attack, and fighting over gaps counts as base contact.
As base contact, yes.
So if I charge the Saurian warriors in the front, you could still put 8 attacks on the caimans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Huh.
And if I get very lucky and I wipe the caimans, that would be the only chance, probably remote. You can calculate the chances. But worst case scenario for you is if I allocate 8, I kill those, so 1 less unit scoring, and you don't beat me with the Saurians. And then that's the only chance I've got to win, but I gotta take it.
That could turn it, yeah, crazy.
It's a lot of ifs because that also I need to hold those Braves there for an eternity. Okay, so I'm going to roll the only combat. Well, actually, you roll first.
Yeah. Hey, let's see
Not
if
so
we can
Braves.
hit a bit better, shall we? No. Oh, it's average. Can't complain with average.
No, yeah.
3 hits.
And now 5 students.
Oh, I got one.
1. Mm-hmm.
4 up.
Oh.
Yes. So 3 attacks. On 2s. Oh, sorry, 3s, right? 3s. So 3 of them. And on 3s.
5 ups to save.
And you get 5 ups.
Oh.
None.
Oh,
So the King's Braves lose by 1 in this case.
Mm.
2 wounds
Yeah.
versus 1 rank. That's a discipline 5 that becomes 4 on Cold Blood.
Are they steadfast, or is that not a thing?
Oh yeah, no, you're correct. They're steadfast, so it's a 5. Yeah. Big difference.
No problem.
Sometimes not. Ah,
this cold-blooded.
they get
hate
another
that.
chance to win, break, pursue, and make it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Possibly. All right. So that's the.
And let's see if any reform.
Yeah. All right. Reforms. All right. I always
Just for the sake of attacks, I'd probably. Oh, okay. If you're going to move, then that's not an issue. I was going to take the one off the back from a different side, but as long as you get 6 attacks, it doesn't make much difference. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Last turn of the game.
Yeah.
Charge phase.
Well, the threat of 8 attacks on the Caimans has certainly made me think twice, because that's not normal.
So, but isn't it the same in fantasy
Hitting on
battles?
2s.
You know, but in the end, you can't make supporting attacks if you are in base contact with an enemy. But if you fire a gap, that is
It should be the same, because we just rewarded that bid, and I took it straight away from the fantasy battles when we
Yeah.
updated Essence of War. So
yeah.
No, it
It's-
could be. I've never
fighting
considered.
over gap is considered in. I mean, we can ask in rules quality in the forum just to get. I mean, tomorrow, but for now,
Yeah,
it's
it's
to
right.
take the decision.
I've never even considered the idea of moving a model from the front rank into the back rank
Yeah.
to try and get an extra attacks. I've never thought of that, especially when he already had his 2 attacks in the front. It didn't really occur to me.
It's the same reason why if you were to have 4 Caimans, and I only had 1 in the back, the 4 Caimans could still attack me because they are considered to be in touch with the next row, right? So in the same way
Yeah.
that 4 Caimans could attack all, the other way around, it's also the same.
Yeah.
And it remains a 10% chance that they are all killed. All the wounds.
Oh yeah, I'm charging with everything. So you know, we haven't come to see a 1-1 draw by default, have we? So you know, it's all or nothing. Either I win
Absolutely.
2-0
We're
or
not
I
here
lose.
for the
So,
1-1. Classy,
Yeah.
classy Hyper-G. We love that. All right, so they're both auto-in as well, I suppose.
I've got a reputation to uphold. You know, I can't go for a 1-1 draw.
Sweet.
It has been known, but no, not today. Not today. I think you'll find.
Hyper-G. This is Hyper-G, guys. This is Hyper-G. 10% chance of obliterating the Caimans. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you do start though with +3 combat res. So you have charge, it's +4 actually. Charge and 2 for the rear, and then 1 for the rank versus 1 rank over there. So that's interesting.
Well, I mean, if you're putting 8 attacks into my Caimans, it's less attacks into the Saurians, isn't it? So
Yeah,
you know, they'll go crazy on you.
yeah. Flaming swords would have been nice.
It would have been.
Look at that.
Had no other chance, so I've got to take the little chance I have.
Yeah. No, it's very nice. I like the sandwich. I like the ladder pattern that you have here. Like a staircase. I'm gonna climb. Ding, 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 ding. I'll shut up. Combat.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, particularly, it's all good. All right.
We're all sweating here except Pike. He's just having fun with the with the battle.
Yeah. Of course, there is the slight risk that if my skinks lose... Oh, no, actually, no. If I'm in combat, I don't have to take panic tests, do I?
Yeah.
So that way, I will do the skinks first. Because I would rather avoid... If I beat the warriors and then panic from the skinks losing, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? So, yeah. I'll have 6 attacks on your sorcerer, and we'll see if we can win it with the skinks first. Oh, it's a good start. Average start, anyway.
Give us 5s.
Waste the 6s now.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, come on.
These skinks don't want to play. In combat, at least.
It can still happen if there's no wounds. Let's see. So it's
2
2
hits.
hits.
2 wounds.
Bloody resilience 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 5 ups. Look at that, look at that, look at that!
Oh!
It can happen.
Oh!
It can
There you
happen
go.
With an 8.
1-0. 1-0.
8 plus
1-0.
it's gonna happen.
1-0.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's not fair.
They were biding their time.
That's not fair.
Jinxie moment, you can still roll a double 1 on the,
Yeah.
you know, and the Cayman can lose the fight, and then they can panic from the Cayman the other way around. So you never know.
I will pursue.
That's not fair. Come on.
There you go. Got him.
Those leadership tests are don't give me any break.
But at least you're in combat, so the warriors don't have to panic.
That's the point. The warriors would have totally panicked had that been the.
That's true. I should be absolutely happy about it. Thanks for that.
Exactly. You've got to be grateful, really.
Thanks for cheering me up, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I suppose even if the Caimans go bang, I've still got my 1-1 draw, haven't I? So over to you, warriors.
Yeah, but if that happens, I'm going to be getting the morale win.
Sure, there is the panic test. There is the panic test possibility if you do kill.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't panic for be destroyed.
Yes, they would. If I destroy the Caimans, either in my round, well, in your round, no, because you could move them away. But okay, let's see. That would be hilarious, right?
It would be grand. I would love it.
So I get to attack first.
Yeah.
So, surprise, surprise, I'm getting 8 hits on the Caimans, or attempting to get 8 hits. 8 attacks on 2s.
Good start.
8 hits and 8 on 3s.
Oh.
So it's only 5.
5.
And you
I am
have
not dead.
6s.
5 wounds.
You can still save yourself with 6s. And you make 1. Okay.
Okay.
That's something.
4 wounds. Not that bad.
Stop one Caiman from attacking. So that makes it 4 to you, and yeah, interesting. Okay. A few more attacks yet, though?
And then 2 guys on the front, so that's 4 attacks on 3s. So that's 3 on 3s.
Oh.
That's 1.
And you get the same 6. 4.
Just one. One dies. Okay, so I have lost 5 there, which means with a charge, a rank, a rear, that's 5-3, is that right? At the moment?
So you have 4 points because it's
4, 2 for a rear.
But it also there's also a rank over there. So
Yeah, so 2 for a rare.
Warriors. So it's still depends what happens with that rank from the Warriors.
Oh, they've got a rank for 4 wide. Still, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Saurian Warriors to be first. So we've got all 9 of them attacking. So
14.
10 from the front rank and 4 behind. 14. So I'll do 7 and 7.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
And then armor is going to be 6. Alright, cute. That's 8. Wounding on a 4.
Yeah. Oh.
3. And these 3 you save on 6s.
Yeah.
And the rank is gone.
So that's 2.
Okay. That's good. So that makes it... I think that means I don't lose, which is the most important part.
Yeah, no, actually, I think it's won by now already.
Yeah. So the Kaiman will try and deal some extra hurt, hitting on 4. Is it 5s
Did we
actually?
say
Yeah.
5, yeah, because of the spell.
1 hit. He's going to be wounding on a 2 though.
Wounds everything on a 2.
Oh.
On a 1, my friend.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, you're still there to give the +2 bonus in the rear. So actually, this is the situation only through wounds, and this is the rear. This is the charge, and this is the rank from the Warriors. So that's
Yeah,
6 to 5, you win by 1.
I win by 1.
Warriors are testing on a 7.
Oh.
Oh no, really?
They deserved the moment.
There's
of
no fun
glory.
with that. There's no fun with that. Come on. Okay, well deserved. Sorry.
Well,
Next time I'm gonna be playing an undead army. I don't want leadership there.
I mean, obviously I won't be... Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter because my skinks are there now, so it doesn't actually matter which direction I pursue you in, does it? Because my skinks will win 1-0 even if my Carmens go running off after you, so I don't suppose it matters. But Giuseppe, do you need a result or not?
No, that's okay. I think that's all we need to know for this.
Sure.
For this one here, it's D3.
I'll see if I can run them down. You can run from the Saurians, and I'll see if I can stay in the combat zone with my Kaiman. My Kaiman might be running out now, but so yeah, see how far you go, I guess.
That's a 7.
So the Kaiman.
Now I get the 7. You know, I needed the 7 before. I get it now.
Kaimans get you, and the Warriors a 9. They both get you. So yeah, beautiful.
Wow. That
Well,
was
you get to feel better. No, it was tough. It was tough losing the Fallen.
That was a very uphill struggle once you lose the Fallen in turn 1 essentially, right? After turn 1.
It was the Scorching Salvo that made them
Panic and then the Don Rally, so it was a double flee.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
I felt like 5 leadership tests on an 8 or 7 or 8. So the first ones were on 8, the one of the, and then 2 consecutive ones on 7.
On 7, yeah.
The Sorcerer and now the Warriors both on 7. So.
Yeah, I think I passed. Cold-blooded obviously helps, but I think I passed 3 cold-blooded saves that normally would have been failable on like 8s, or even on 5. One of them.
Yeah, on 5.
So,
one of those.
that's what cold-blooded is.
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it certainly helps.
No,
Well, good game. Well played.
This was nice.
It was a good game. I enjoyed it, and at least we got till the 4th turn, which at some point I thought we may not even get to that. So it was good entertainment.
Yeah. No, it was once again decided at the very last phase of the last turn, because things might have happened at the very last moment.
Yeah,
Unlikely,
exactly.
but still possible.
Very much so.
Yeah. If the warriors would have held, the next turn I could attack your Cayman and kill it, because it was on 2 wounds. And if you didn't break me, you didn't have magic, so it was still on 2s and 3s. So I would have killed him. No. And you could not get in with the Saurians. It would have been a draw with a bit of push luck, but it wasn't that far away. It was a leadership test on a 7. So
if there was another turn, though, I don't think my Caimans were charging, to be honest. So that
I'm not true, because I will have in mine, not yours, because you were the one charging. You're right, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely right.
But then, of course, I wouldn't have known.
There was no way.
Yeah, there's no way of knowing the Skinks were going to win either. So technically, a lot of things could have changed. So
yeah. No, I think that the good point is that
for some reason I was thinking that there was still one round to be played.
No, this was the last one. It was decided at the very end. And I think that the good point is that
you're right. There was no chance.
Balanced all around, because the losing the Fallen at the very beginning was very tough. But it's also interesting that sometimes you have this one unit zooming through the side of the battlefield, and that feels like a very good tactical thing to do. Like you have one unit that's over there, and then you have another one, the bulk of the unit over here. But if the spell is placed in a way that makes you flee away and then hit the board, that's very tough. So sometimes when you deploy, this is something that you don't necessarily think about when you're deploying, but when you see the one unit that's to the side and that has high movement, like the cavalry unit is going to try and do the the movement to the side and then get back into here. If you think that the cavalry unit is going to be here, put your wizard here. Don't put your handgunners here. Put them there on the odd chance that you can push them off the board, for example. That kind of.
Yeah, and the thing with the quattle is that with the scorching salvo, the enemy actually wants to spread out the units to avoid panics and to try that you cannot get all in the bubble. So having the quattle there in the middle, it doesn't give you that many options. At the end, well, it took 2 flea moves for the Fallen to leave, but you're right, it was because the quattle was positioned there that Hyper-G got the chance to actually cause a flee in that direction. Yeah. But it's very difficult to avoid when you don't want panic bombs at the same time with the scorching salvo.
That's sometimes we talk about how deep a simple game can be. When you think of the tactical implications of a scorching salvo, you don't necessarily think of the consequence of the spreading out, which is a consequence of the salvo, which means the path of fleeing, which then make relevant the positioning of the spellcaster in the first place. That's there's a lot of meat to the thinking there tactically. I liked it. Very nice.
And the warriors unit can't push through any other unit, but then the warriors have 2 units, which only a single wound means panic check, panic test, and that's really scary. I mean, in some way, it makes them difficult or very luck based to play, because if you fail that panic check, you're done. If you don't, you try to rush, which was what I was trying to do, to give you as little magic faces as possible. Because if I got the Fallen in the face of the Cayman, the warriors in the face of your warriors, and warrior knights moving around or trying to target the Braves, if I do this quickly enough, I've got a good chance. Because one-on-one, those units beat the other ones, but one panic check away and things get nasty, and you played well at Quattle.
I was prepared to risk the Quattle's 4-up Aegis in combat, to be fair. I wanted to tie up one of your units with that, really, because even with 4 HP and a 4-up Aegis, there's a chance that even a decent fighting unit doesn't get through him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was the thinking behind that.
I wouldn't have charged him. I wouldn't have charged him if it wasn't because of being in a tight spot and also the wound you had taken from the
Yeah. I was happy
from the
to draw
miscast,
you out.
which gave me an opening.
Yeah, I just wanted those knights out of the middle, so I was happy enough to sacrifice the Quattle. Yeah.
Nice.
So obviously killing one knight
Very
with
good.
a scorching salvo or whatever was very lucky as well. So great, thanks for the game.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, guys. I had a lot of fun,
Again,
and I will be exporting.
a nice
the
meeting you,
video.
Happy G. It was a pleasure.
And you.
Nice. I will see you online, and I will export the video so that this can be published on a much more prestigious venue. We'll do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see, guys. You'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Head over to PTG tomorrow. You'll see the full battle if you've missed it tonight.
Sweet. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Ciao, Limdro.
Take care. Bye.